Exercises for mid-portion Achilles tendinopathy. Exercise 1 for irritable tendinopathy or sedentary people. Do this daily. Stand on the floor or on a step. Push up onto your toes just a little. Hold this position for 30 to 60 seconds, so long as it's not painful. Repeat this 4 to 5 times a day. If this is too easy, start on exercise 2. Exercise 2. Progression for irritable tendinopathy or sedentary people. Do this daily. Stand on the floor and raise up onto your toes slowly, and then slowly lower your heels back to the floor. Use your good leg more if it's too uncomfortable. Complete 8 to 12 repetitions once, 3 times a day, with 5 to 6 hours in between each set. Once this is okay, complete the exercise just on your bad leg, using the kitchen worktop or something firm to support you until you no longer require support. Exercise 3 for active people, less irritable tendinopathy and or progression from exercise 2. Do this every other day. Stand on the step with your full foot on the step and your heels over the edge of the step. Slowly push up onto your toes. Hold this position for 2 to 3 seconds and then lower down over a period of 5 seconds, as far as comfortable. Use both legs to start with and then progress to just doing this exercise on your bad leg. You may be able to do this straight away. See how you feel. However, exercises should not cause your pain to go over 5 out of 10. Do this exercise for 8 to 12 repetitions with your leg straight. Rest for 90 seconds, repeat. Rest for 90 seconds, repeat. Then repeat this exercise, but with your knee bent. For sedentary people or couch dwellers, complete exactly the same exercise. However, just do one set of 8 to 12 repetitions, 3 times a day, with 5 to 6 hours in between, before building up to 3 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions in one go. If you are managing this exercise very easily, without any pain, and you are completing 3 sets of 12 repetitions without any aching in your calf muscle for at least a week, consider moving on to exercise 4. Exercise 4. Progression for active people. Do this 2 to 3 times a week. If you have been progressing through the exercises and you can now manage exercise 3 every other day without suffering flare-ups afterwards or causing debilitating symptoms or reduction in function, you can increase the load while you are undertaking the same exercises, i.e. exercise 3. The simplest way to do this is to use a backpack. You then can place a small amount of weight in the backpack and slowly build this up over time. Ideally, you need to slowly increase the weight in the backpack up to 50% of your body weight, especially if you run, ride off-road or participate in any other physical activity. So if you weigh 70 kilograms, you want to be aiming to put up to 35 kilograms in the backpack over time. Bear in mind, rehabilitation can take at least 3 to 6 months or more, so do not rush it, because this can cause rehabilitation failure. You must be careful if you have any pre-existing neck, shoulder or back problems. Builder's sand is cheap and you can buy 25 kilogram bags from the builder's merchants, so it's an easy way to load your backpack. If you ride off-road and often have your foot rotated slightly with your feet pointing out a little, also practice this exercise with your feet in this position.